What does it take to rise from a small town to become one of the most powerful women in tech? Meet Ginni, the first woman to serve as the CEO of IBM. Ginni didn't just break the glass ceiling, she shattered it. Her journey from a humble background to leading one of the world's most influential tech companies is a testament to vision, perseverance, and an unrelenting belief in her own potential. But this story isn't just about corporate success. It's a story of resilience, of carving a path in an industry where women remain underrepresented. In a world where the tech space was predominantly male, Ginni's journey was one of firsts, of breaking barriers and of constantly pushing forward, even when the odds were stacked against her. The real lesson here: leadership is not about being the loudest in the room, but the most impactful. It's about forging your own path, even when it seems impossible. Through Ginni's career, we'll uncover the powerful elements that fueled her rise and how every woman can draw inspiration from her story to carve their own path in the world of leadership. Ginni's journey began in Chicago, far from the tech world that would later make her a household name. Raised in a family where ambition was valued, but technology wasn't the focus, Ginni's path was shaped by determination and resilience from the start. She didn't come from a tech background, but that didn't stop her from pursuing a career in a field where women were, and still are, underrepresented. As a woman in a male-dominated industry, Ginni faced significant challenges. It wasn't just about navigating the complexities of the tech world. It was about fighting against deeply ingrained societal expectations of what women should be doing. The pressure to conform was constant, yet Ginni refused to let it define her. Her career began at General Motors, where she quickly learned the ropes of corporate life, building relationships, developing strategic thinking, and navigating the challenges of a large organization. But it wasn't long before Ginni realized that to truly push her career forward, she needed to take a leap. In 1981, Ginni made the bold decision to leave the safety of GM and join IBM. It was a move that many would have considered risky, especially given the gender dynamics in the tech world at the time. But Ginni saw it as an opportunity, one that scared her, but one she knew she had to seize. That decision marked the beginning of a pivotal moment in her career, one that would ultimately define her leadership journey. The key takeaway: women often face greater challenges early in their careers, but Ginni's story is a powerful reminder that overcoming those obstacles requires confidence, self-belief, and the courage to step into the unknown. Ginni's journey at IBM began in 1981 when she joined the company in a sales role, a position where few women had the opportunity to lead. Even as one of the few women in the field, Ginni didn't let that deter her. She proved her worth by delivering results, showing that she was more than capable of excelling in a male-dominated industry. She brought fresh perspectives to the table and quickly began making an impact. As Ginni's career at IBM progressed, she took on more significant roles, steadily climbing the ranks from systems engineer to the vice president of global services. Each new position allowed her to transform IBM's business strategy and drive its evolution. She wasn't just a cog in the machine, she was a driving force, helping IBM adjust to the rapid changes in the tech industry. But with every ascent in the corporate world came new challenges. Ginni, like many women in leadership, faced what's often referred to as the double bind. In her case, she was scrutinized not only for her technical abilities, but also for her leadership qualities. When a woman takes charge in a male-dominated industry, she often has to prove herself twice as much as her male counterparts. Ginni was no exception, and it was something she had to confront throughout her rise at IBM. The turning point came when Ginni focused on the intersection of technology and business strategy. While many companies were still focused on hardware and software, she recognized the need for a shift. she pushed IBM toward a service-based model, which would shape the company's future in the changing tech landscape. It was a bold move, one that didn't come without its critics. But Ginni's foresight ultimately paid off, positioning IBM for long-term success. Throughout her career, Ginni faced resistance. Many of her innovative ideas were met with skepticism. However, her resilience in the face of adversity was one of her defining traits. She never backed down. Instead, she used criticism as fuel for improvement, continuously challenging herself and those around her to think differently and act boldly. In addition to her relentless drive, Ginni was a strong advocate for mentorship. She believed in the power of learning from others and made it a point to give back to others by providing guidance to women looking to advance in their careers. As she moved up in the ranks, she created opportunities for others to lead, ensuring that women in the tech space had the support they needed to thrive. The key takeaway from Ginni's rise through IBM: leadership in tech requires more than just technical expertise. It requires the ability to push boundaries, take risks, and advocate for yourself and others. It's about resilience in the face of adversity and having the courage to push forward even when the odds are stacked against you. Ginni's ascension to CEO of IBM in 2012 was not just a personal achievement, it was a historic moment for the tech industry. As the first woman to lead one of the world's most iconic technology companies, Ginni's appointment was a symbol of breaking barriers and changing the landscape of leadership in the tech world. But for Ginni, the title wasn't the ultimate goal. It was about the responsibility that came with it. She was now in charge of guiding IBM through a rapidly evolving digital landscape, and with that, she had to create a new vision for the company, one that would ensure IBM remained at the forefront of the technology sector. One of Ginni's most important beliefs as a leader was the importance of diversity and inclusion. She recognized that innovation thrives when diverse voices are heard, and she worked tirelessly to make sure that women and minority groups were included in the conversation, not just as consumers of technology, but as creators and leaders. Under her leadership, IBM became a champion for diversity in tech, with initiatives aimed at attracting and nurturing talent from a broad range of backgrounds. In addition to championing diversity, Ginni was instrumental in shaping IBM's future. As the tech world began shifting toward cloud computing and artificial intelligence, Ginni led IBM into these emerging technologies, ensuring the company remained relevant in the digital age. Her strategic vision was vital in repositioning IBM to meet the demands of the future, securing its place as an innovator in the tech space. Ginni's leadership wasn't just about business success, it was about leaving a lasting legacy for women in tech. As a pioneering woman in a male-dominated industry, she made it her mission to ensure that women had the same opportunities as their male counterparts to excel and lead. She inspired countless women to pursue careers in tech and leadership roles, proving that gender should never limit ambition. Perhaps one of Ginni's most significant contributions was in breaking barriers for the next generation. Her leadership not only transformed IBM, but also contributed to a more inclusive culture, which led to greater female representation in leadership roles across the company. Through her work, she cleared the path for future generations of women to follow in her footsteps. The key takeaway from Ginni's journey is that being a pioneer isn't just about achieving success for yourself, it's about paving the way for others. Ginni's legacy as a trailblazer in tech leadership continues to inspire future generations of women leaders to break barriers, push boundaries, and create a more inclusive world for all. Ginni's journey is a powerful testament to persistence, vision, and breaking through barriers. Her story proves that women not only have the potential to succeed in tech, they can lead, innovate, and change industries in transformative ways. If Ginni can become a pioneer in tech leadership, then so can you. The digital world needs more women who are willing to take risks, challenge norms, and lead with purpose. Women have always been innovators, creators, and leaders, but to make lasting change, we must continue to push for greater representation, mentorship, and opportunities for all women in every field. So, think about how you can be a pioneer in your own area, whether in tech or beyond. What actions, big or small, can you take to support other women in your industry? Just like Ginni, you can be the leader who breaks the mold, rises to the challenge, and inspires generations to come.